Hey, what's up, guys? It's Don.
Sammy Lee here.
We are the Soul Brothers, of course.
What's up, guys?
How you guys doing? Thanks for tuning in. We're gonna abridge a video we've done previously and expand on it a little bit. Best Jordans to play in, to hoop in, of course.
A lot of you guys keep asking, even though we did a video on it, but then I played in some more Jordans. So it's just kind of like an updated video. And I guess a lot of you guys want to like...
And we left a big one out of the last video, I think.
Yeah.
Because we just forgot.
Yeah. So, so here's the list. I mean, a lot of the Jordans that I've played in are not good to ball in. But I still see a good amount of like older people playing in them. I don't know how or why they are, but they just do. I guess it's just more for like old school, like
it's more
memories,
aesthetics,
I guess,
and,
you know?
Yeah.
Aesthetics, okay. But
I mean, they like the way it looks, but yeah, a lot of the early retros are trash.
I mean, I would say 1 to like... I haven't played in the 8.
Those are trash.
What do the 7s look like?
The 7s are they're trash too.
Okay, so 1 to 7. I haven't played in the 8s, but they felt pretty bad too. So all of those were pretty bad.
I mean, the 7s are like, they're doable. They're not as bad as some of the other ones, but like the 1, 2, 3, 4 are just straight trash.
Yes. For balling.
For balling. Actually, I've never played in the 2s.
Well, I haven't either, but I tried it on.
Yeah, I tried it on too, and it's already fucking up.
Yeah.
But so the 2s we won't speak on since we haven't played them, but you already know. Plus everyone else tells us the trash too. But there is, there's 31 Air Jordan signatures out there. Yes. Which ones are the best to hoop in? Because some people really like to play in J's. Because there have been some legendary models.
Yes. Alright, so it's going to be a top 3 for each of us. So let's start it off with number 3. And my number 3 is going to be the Jordan 12. So the Jordan 12 is super clunky. And traction is okay, not the best. And the materials are on the better side of most Jordan materials, I guess, but still not great. But the cushion is amazing, the full length zoom, you can definitely feel it even just walking around in it. And after you break it in for a really long time, it gets a little bit better. But even still, like comparing it to like right now centers, it's not amazing. But out of the Jordan line, out of like the older shoes that the retros that I've played in, the 12 is my number 3.
All right, cool. My number 3 is going to be the Jordan 28s. Very, very, very good shoe. I have the SEs. They chopped the shroud off, which I was a fan of. I think it looks better. But, traction is great. Support is there. It's light. You feel quick on your feet, So it's definitely a good, well put together shoe. And I actually use it now as an outdoor shoe. And it holds up pretty well outdoors. So that's my number 3.
Okay. My number 2 is the Jordan 14. Alright, so the Jordan 14 I thought was going to be like really, really bad, but actually it's not bad. The traction is pretty good. The cushion, I can feel like a zoom unit or like air sole unit or whatever it is. I can feel it under my forefoot. That feels really nice. And the leather breaks in. The leather isn't like a really, really cheap leather. It's a little bit better. And I feel like it's not as abrasive as like the Jordan 12s. And it's actually not that heavy, the materials are a little bit puffy, which makes it a little bulky, but it's not super heavy. So one of the better Jordans that I've played in. So the Jordan 14 is number 2.
Word. My number 2 is going to be the Jordan 30. I do like that shoe. It is only downside is it is a little clunky in the heel to toe transition, but traction is insane. And support is great. The Achilles pillows or the lockdown is nuts with the Achilles pillows, and then the texture on the insole, which really grabs your foot. So that's definitely for me my number 2. Okay,
and then moving on to number 1. My favorite Jordan to play in is the Jordan 11.
Ooh.
The Jordan 11 traction is A+. Traction is amazing. Cushion, not the best impact protection, but it's good for just responsiveness, if you want to be quick. The materials on the one that I have aren't the best, like premium leather or whatever, but it gets the job done. and it's not super bulky or anything like that. And I played in the lows, not the highs. So that's what I'll put as number 1. And the 30s, you guys are gonna ask why aren't the 30s in my list or the 29s? Because it's super bulky. Not super bulky. It's super clunky, and especially in the heel, and I just don't really like that. So I didn't like playing in those. So.
Right. Okay. My number 1 is the 13s. The Air Jordan 13 is my favorite Jordan to play in, and which is really surprising to me because it's pretty, it's pretty deep down as an old retro. But the traction is nuts. Heel to toe is amazing. Cushion is amazing. You kind of get best of a little bit of everything. Only downside I've actually been experiencing lately, I don't know why, I guess because it's getting a little hotter out, is the shoe is dumb hot in there. I mean, it's pretty hot. It's one of the hotter shoes I've ever played in. For some reason, it's pretty thick, puffy upper, but it doesn't feel bulky at all, and you still feel really light. But man, is that sucker hot? So, I play a game or two, I gotta take them off and switch out. But other than that, it's a killer shoe.
I haven't played in 13s. I want to, but it's hard to get, and
there's some lows coming out, right?
Like the pure money or whatever, the white one.
Yeah.
So I might try to cop a pair, but I don't know. We'll see.
And FYI, the one I play in is a black cat, so there's no like leather on it. There's some suede, and then it's like a textile on the side. So just a heads up on that. And it is high or mid, just the regular. But that's it. Those are, in our opinion, our favorite Jordans, the best Jordans to play in. So
out of the whole Jordan line,
out of the whole lineage of the shoes that we've played in.
Yes.
Okay, obviously we can't speak for the shoes we haven't played in, but we played in a lot of them. And we're going to continue to test even more Jordans, and obviously there's going to be more Jordans coming out. And so we'll do this video again because the Jordan line is definitely the biggest signature basketball line of all time. So it definitely deserves its own series. So we'll catch you guys in the next one. Don,
Sam,
Lakers, Soul Brothers.